Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, we're on Taurus, you guys. So I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, you Tauruses. I know there was a lot of you. So I am glad the readings resonated. And I am happy to have you guys join us. My very tiny little channel. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Taurus. So as I was setting up for this reading, I pulled a couple of the Soul's Journey cards, and we got the Upheaval card, which is kind of like, or it's inner turmoil is what it actually is. So some stress, some stress is coming through. And it could very well to do with some changes that are trying to happen here in your life. There's some old stuff trying to be cleared away. The Death card came out, which is a transformation. You could be going through a very transformative time right now in your life, Taurus. And check out all your placements in your houses, guys. I can't say that enough. Wherever Taurus is in your chart. And it could be your ascendant, your moon, your sun. So probably some stress, some anxiety from some shifts and changes happening within you, maybe outside of you also. So let's get your guys' first 3 cards. Yep, okay. There is healing going on for sure. Trying to make something happen here after some pain, some heartache. You know, the 3 of Swords, we all go through this energy, and then we get the Page of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Cups on the bottom, reversed. Oh, and the Page of Cups came out reversed. So that could mean here that there has been something that you're still working on healing from. You're using all of what you know, all of what you have to try to make something happen here. It could be some kind of movement forward with a relationship or something passionate that makes you happy and emotionally satisfied. But there's been no action taken, and it feels like there could be some not being clear about quite where to go from here. It's like right now you may be just trying to make something happen. You may be trying to make some magic happen here, something good happen here. I feel like you are creating this change. I do get that with the Magician in the middle, and whether this is stressful change, but it's changing things. It may be changing things within a relationship. It may be changing things within where you want to move, in the direction you want to move with your emotional energy, and your that's another energy I am getting. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these little affirmation cards. This also, you could have went through a lot of going through like a big healing process, and that's could be what's, there's stress involved in, like, what do I want to do now that I've healed this, or I've worked on this. I do feel though that it's still being worked on. We got that Queen of Cups. This is going deep. This is trusting your intuition. This is being empathic, sensitive. Trust your knowing and follow your heart. That's the Queen of Cups energy. She trusts what she feels and knows, and she follows her heart. So there is something here you're feeling, It may be kind of even stressing you out. It may be even causing some shifts, some changes within you. If this is something you're finding out or realizing about yourself or the situation or person, places, things you're dealing with, you are figuring something out here. There's something in your heart to be true, and it's saying follow your heart. And then we got the Emperor. This is about taking control over the Magician is like just really maneuvering things, trying to make things happen here. But then the Emperor is making those empowered choices, the good choices, not impulsive choices. At least the Emperor in light makes good decisions for the whole kingdom, not just himself. He's not only a self-serving emperor. I used to have a bad relationship with the Emperor, but I've come to grow to like the Emperor energy better if it's balanced and it's healthy and it's not distorted. The distorted Emperor is controlling, self-serving, manipulative, tyrant, really. But in balance, he makes empowered choices, choices that empower him, that he knows. So this is like a masculine energy. So it's doing something or acting on something that you know not only will make you stronger, but also help those around you. So there is something here. There is something here about taking some control over, some balanced control over where you're headed. And also this Queen of Cups energy, which is like this following your heart and trusting your knowing. So there's a very like feminine and masculine energy here. And I believe on your last reading, there was the feminine and masculine energy at the end of the reading. And this is coming out again strongly with this following your heart, but yet making empowered choices, not just from the feeling place, but from the logical and the grounded place also. So that is really nice. On the bottom, that Four of Wands, this could have to do with a relationship, a marriage, a commitment, a community, something. And this is a celebration. This is feeling good about where you're at, stable, where you're at. After maybe a long process of dealing with some pain, some heartache, doing a lot of healing. And this could be deep healing. This doesn't have to be, this could be inner healing. This could be healing situations or relationships in your life. What's kind of got me I'm kind of wondering, though, is the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups that were reversed. It's almost feeling like there may be a lack of, maybe there's a need to balance some more emotion into it. Maybe there's a lack of putting that dreamy energy into it, or that romantic energy into it, that passionate, kind of deep energy. You might need to go just a little bit deeper with whatever this is. Maybe utilize that cup a little more that's popping out on this card. You know, he's got all the stuff is there. The cup, the wand, the pentacle, you know, the fire. But the cup is popping out. And I feel like there's just something here that is emotional. It's related to emotional. The Queen of Cups. This could be somebody in your life that's emotional also, that you're making a choice about, or maybe you feel, yeah, there's just, it feels like there's just not a lot of action in, like, maybe acknowledging the emotional depth of a situation or a relationship, or taking action on it. So there is still like this sitting still kind of energy with your guys' reading that I feel like there could be like, let's get a couple more cards on this. Three of Swords. And we got the Queen of Fire. And it did come out reversed. So this pain, this heartache, this healing process, it's been a very spiritual, passionate healing process. It's not, it could be caused from passions, desires, lusts. It could be, the pain could have been caused from something kind of, the Queen of Wands, and it did come out reversed, can be kind of a very primal energy. Passionate energy, impulsive energy. But there's also like this really magical quality to the Queen of Wands that can be misused also. So there could have been, or something here you're looking at or healing from, that was a misuse of fire or passion or even lust or desire. And then we got the Magician here. Let's get one on this Magician here. I'm getting that. And we got Justice. Making something happen. There's some kind of action that needs to be taken, that I feel right now strongly coming through, about taking some action and maybe being a little more innocent-minded and pure in the way you're moving forward to make something more balanced. There is something here really trying to balance out here. Maybe after some kind of crazy energy here. So I'm just getting that with that Queen of Fire. I love the Queen of Fire, and it's very beautiful energy when in balance, and when in not in balance, it can be very destructive energy in the feminine way, you know, like not, yeah, just this impulsivity and this maybe aggression, passive aggressive stuff, you know, where something here is trying to be balanced and feel fair. You may be even trying to make something here become more balanced and more fair. And what is next? The Page of Cups. It's just saying, hey, there's either a need here to act on some maybe, you know, act on some like insights you're getting, or some intuition, you know, some knowing. You have some kind of knowing deep in your heart that you may need to honor a little bit more, is what I'm getting. You may need to acknowledge it a little bit more, that there's something deeper here, and there's something, and it could be vulnerable. It could make you feel vulnerable to move forward with something here, to make something fairer or more just, to create something here. But I feel like you're trying to make something more balanced here. But I feel like where we need to look at is this Page of Cups, which is this sensitivity and this it can be looking at something with rosy-colored glasses, but with it reversed, I feel like you aren't looking at it like from a child's eye. You may be seeing something from a maybe not in an innocent light, if that makes sense. And with the Knight of Cups, and it was reversed also, it's just saying you're not taking the action of moving forward with some kind of something that you may find beautiful, attractive, loving. You may really be drawn towards something here that has been it feels good, but not in this reading. It feels like you're resisting something here. That's what it's feeling like. Like there's, maybe you were trying to do something fair and just right now, and in result, you are resisting something else. Let's see what we got. The High Priestess. There's something, but and this reversed. So this is about following your intuition, following your heart, following your knowing. There is something here you know. You know you maybe should be moving towards. Maybe you should be taking action towards on an more deeper emotional level. So if there's something here that you're just kind of trying to keep on like a surface level or something, there is something here deeper that's trying to, that you may be resisting, that you may be resisting going a little deeper with something. That's what I'm getting. Whether, and it's something to do with balancing something out and being fair and just with something, having some kind of and with the justice, I'm also feeling like the mallet. I'm seeing a mallet, like a verdict, a law. Like this is what I need to do, and this is what's going to happen to balance things out and make things fair and just, and has something to do with following your heart here, following your knowing of something here. That's I feel like you know, this Emperor's popping out at me, and he's sitting there all like, I'm making empowered choices for myself. He makes empowered choices. It doesn't just say for himself, though it does say for I make empowered choices all around. So there's definitely been a choice kind of you're making, and right now it feels like you may be in the process of laying that mallet down, making that decision to make something happen here. But you may, coming in, you may find yourself not following your intuition and doing going towards that cup, heading this cup's being highlighted in your guys' reading. Also, you know, I got this with it's just popping out. This is really about following your intuition towards something that feels good, something that's beautiful, something that intrigues you, something that's nice. Maybe it's a fresh start with love. Maybe it's a fresh start with in something you're already doing that you just need to be more emotionally involved in, more deep and emotionally involved in. There's something here, a choice kind of to be made. I am feeling that. Let's get one of these. Or is being made, actually. Something's being balanced out here. But I feel like you're trying to create some kind of justice or some kind of balance with something here. Explore. I think this was in your last reading too, this exploring or adventure or something like that. And we got transport. Explore. So there is something here deeper that needs exploring, maybe within your emotional body, maybe within your emotional, your psyche, the realm of where you, because that's what I feel like is blocked here, is this Cups energy, this emotional moving forward, this emotional innocence, this feeling of being able to move forward with something that you do find nice and inspiring and a message. You know, this is also about messages. You know, it's that message of getting a message, a psychic message maybe from the universe or from things around you. It's leading you somewhere to love something or invest your emotional body in something. That is another thing that's coming through. So that's really nice. So let's get another one, guys. Let's see what else. Explore. Explore what's deeper here and what's trying to come through the High Priestess energy with you right now. Taurus, if this is resonating with you, there's something trying to guide you here into, and it may cause some, it could be stressing you out. With those two cards I pulled before I even pulled your cards, it's that stress, it's anxiety, but there's something that needs to be done or said, or messages of love that need to be communicated. Spirit. With spirit, illumination. It could be some kind of truth or some kind of maybe a spiritual truth or something you know deep down that you need to follow here, that's been shown to you, that's trying to guide you into this more connected, loving place for yourself in your life. Yeah, this is really, really nice. Something definitely here being shown to you from spirit. The message from spirit. You could be ignoring messages from spirit. And if you aren't there, just keep in mind, if you're getting those messages, to pay attention right now. I really do feel like saying pay attention right now, because there is something here you may try to block or is just feeling blocked. But you just got to tap into your spirit, to your heart, and with this, I'm also just spirit being the energy of like this communication. Like there could be a very spiritual growth, transformation happening here. There is something, and that is the Death card also. There's something trying to transform here and something being shown to you here. And it's deep, and it's something you need to actually listen to kind of from deep. And I do feel like you want to balance things out, but you may just be focusing on the external, where maybe there's something here internally that'll help balance stuff out and bring this clarity or justice to. And I'm not really getting that you're unclear. That's another thing. Like, I just feel like there's a feeling here of wanting to make something balanced and fair and just, or you making kind of a judgment on something, but yet there's a caution here, or a message coming through that's saying, hey, listen to this, the deeper message here. There's something you're being guided towards that you may be ignoring, or like little, and it's coming from spirit. There's something here, I do feel like it's the only way to like balance something out or make something fair and just. It's like you got to listen to that deeper voice, and it's something to do with moving forward with some kind of, maybe investing yourself emotionally into something. If that isn't the case, it could be just the opposite, taking yourself away from something. But I'm not so much getting that as I am just investing your heart more into something, or your emotional body more into something. That's more what I'm getting. But we will, let's see, let's get one of these. All right, Taurus. Shamanic Journey. Aries also got this one. Everybody's getting this one. We're all doing this. We're finding our purpose, our attunement, our vision for ourselves. We're coming into more alignment with ourselves and our true nature, our own individual truth. Things are aligning for us, you guys, right now. It's just, we are getting a lot of clarity. We are seeing a lot of, we are receiving a lot of clarity, illumination. And we have to be understanding of that this is happening for everybody, but we need to be in alignment in our own lives with ourselves and our truth and our purpose. And that includes listening to your heart, following your heart, and making those good, empowered choices, like the Emperor said. All right, and then we got the River of Blessings, releasing constraints. This is so good. Like there's so much good here. Releasing constraints. There's something holding you back. There is something here and it feels blocked. Maybe by you, it could be by another, but it's blocking that feeling of feeling really emotionally invested in something. Or you could be holding yourself back. That's what I'm getting. It's like release, holding yourself back from something. It's like the High Priestess here, which is your higher knowing, is trying to tell you not to hold back on something, not to go ahead and move forward with something here. And it's emotional, and it's loving, and it's saying, go ahead. You know, it's taking me back to the Fool card in this deck, which is like a wolf stepping out on ice, and he's taking those steps very, very cautiously and carefully. But nonetheless, we got to trust that, you know, even with heartache and all that in the background, in our past, which, you know, if you've lived it all, you know, this is a part of life. But we need to invest ourselves still in love. We need to not give up on ourselves, love, or what we want to experience in our lives. And if we want to experience close connections, or we want to experience fairness and balance, then we are a part of that. The choices we make are a part of that. So yeah, that's another thing I'm getting there, you guys. So let's go ahead and get these for each. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands was mystery. Okay, so it's not telling me anything more about the Three of Swords and the Queen of Fire. There's just it's mysterious energy. It kind of leaves it open. You would know if this is your reading what that is, but there's some kind of, it feels like almost like you could have maybe held back from something, or impulsively went into something, and it's still like there's still this mysterious feeling about it. And we got communication, and yeah, I was feeling like that secret energy, like it hasn't been communicated. And I got this in your last reading, like something either wasn't being communicated, or yeah, like there's like this feeling here of something not being communicated, or and that goes with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Something not being communicated that's emotional, that you want to, or I shouldn't say maybe you want to, maybe you're resisting it, but your High Priestess, the High Priestess, your higher, deeper inner knowing knows what you need to say and do to move forward and make empowered choices for yourself. You need to follow your heart right now, Taurus. And we got the risk. Yes. Okay. This is where the stress is coming from. It's feeling like there's something here that wants to be communicated or wants to be made fair, balanced. And there is a risk. There is a risk here. There's a risk in, it almost feels like even manifesting something could be a little risky here, or trying to control something, trying to control somebody else's justice or even your own. It does feel like there's just some kind of feeling here of, you're going to have to listen to your intuition on this one, Tauruses, because this is a general reading and it could go either way, but either there's something here to take the risk on, or it's risky, but it's saying there's some kind of risk here in following your heart, or that could be the other end. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, but there is maybe a risk in speaking. You know, the Magician has all the tools. Maybe communication is one of the tools that you are not utilizing right now. And maybe you feel it's just or something, but there's just some kind of risk here that's right now it feels like risky. And we got resistance. Gosh, I was feeling that. This makes so much sense. Okay, yeah. No doubt. And fifth throat chakra, y'all. Okay, I can't make this stuff up. Something needs spoken about here. Some kind of truth needs to come out. Some kind of communication. It may feel like a risk, but it's actually going to balance something out here. Maybe some karmic justice. Maybe some, you know, something here way deeper happening. A lot of mystery here. We got the mystery card. We got the High Priestess. So we got the Page of Cups. The High Priestess came out reverse, which means, you know, not listening to your messages or intuition, not following your... this also can mean a secret. A secret needs to come out. The Page of Cups in reverse can be holding secrets too. But there's just something here. Like something's being shown to you that needs to be spoken about. You may be resisting this. It may feel risky. It may be bringing a lot of stress. But this is part of a transformation that's bigger than just the little picture here. Which is, as much as we love our relationships and we love those in our lives, our spiritual growth and our evolution to just... be authentic and own not only our good stuff, but also our failures, our faults, our heartache, our pain, owning this, our impulsiveness. You know, I've had to own up to a lot of this Queen of Fire it can be very destructive when it's out of balance. But yeah, there's some kind of communication, some kind of risk taking, some kind of communication or moving towards something. There's resistance here. I feel like, let's get, oh, we got the shamanic journey. Let's see what you need to surrender. Surrender your addictions. Okay. There could be some kind of impulsive, or, you know, there could have been some heartbreak and some stuff in the past here that was caused from maybe addictions. This can also just be... yeah, addictions can be relationships, food, drugs, alcohol, not good things that you are bonded to, sex, overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. This could be all kinds of stuff. And with the Queen of Fire, it could have been with it reversed, could have been some kind of yeah, I'm feeling that sex thing. The Queen of Fire is a sexy energy. It can be very adulterous. It can be, it can be very not good. But it's surrendering your addictions. There's something you may need to talk about here. If this is, and this could be another message if this doesn't go with the rest of your message, but this is for somebody, and it's about communication. There's some kind of something that hasn't been spoke about, or it isn't being brought forth. Somebody's holding on to something here, some kind of truth, and holding back action, taking correct action towards something because it feels risky. But there is some kind of, and maybe they're trying to make, you or somebody is trying to make this fair in their own way, but the universe is, the spirit is illuminating something for you. If this is you holding back, you know what you need to do. You just may be resisting. And if this is somebody else, I'm letting you know they're getting the messages to move forward and make good choices. Follow their heart. There's something here. You need to put your heart ahead of any addictions or crutches or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like codependencies, anything like that, you guys, okay? Let's see. And we got vibration. Keep your vibes. Vibration, your vibration, bloom, okay? So this is what I'm feeling. If you're going through some kind of huge death and rebirth here, whatever this is holding you back. Whatever this is blocking your path forward. There is a lot of, it always feels risky to, but this is going to higher your vibration. This is going to help you grow. This is going to help you evolve, whatever this is, whether this is moving towards something you're holding back and resisting moving towards, and I do feel like there's a lot of communication here that needs to be said with that throat chakra on the bottom. Also, some kind of expression of truth, love, brings justice, and it might feel risky, but this is part of the bigger. You could be getting messages about this, you guys. Like, you got to listen to those deeper messages, okay? So let's go ahead. This is a kind of crazy reading. This is really nice. So have faith. Have faith, you guys. Have faith in the process. I can't say how much this means to me in my journey. I have had to have faith. I have had to surrender addictions. I have had to come forward with risk, take risks to rise to my best self, to make better choices for myself now, so I can trust my future decisions and my future positions better, and become more in alignment with like who I am, not associate myself with the past, my past heartbreak, my past pain, my past impulsivity. You know, this is feeling very very familiar. It feels like the process of purification, cleansing, maybe you have went through, or you are going through, and or healing from something that has caused this kind of turmoil in your life. And there's still some kind of need to communicate something here. I am feeling like something hasn't been communicated here, maybe. Have faith. So if you need to say something, or you want to move forward with something, have faith in the process. Take the steps forward, especially and only if you know your highest self. It's like listening to the highest self, not your ego. So somebody here might be listening to their ego and resisting something, resisting some kind of communication, resisting some kind of closer, emotional, deeper relationship with somebody or something in their life. That is what I'm getting. So I do hope that helps somebody. And as always, I appreciate you guys coming and watching your reading. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.